What is SWIFT and why have been some Russian banks excluded from it? Please subscribe our channel Real Life TV. Share and like our videos and press the bell icon below to get the latest videos. Thanks. Russia's invasion of Ukraine has prompted sanctions in opposition to the USA as properly as calls to sever it from the fundamental world repayments system. On Saturday, Western allies moved to block positive Russian banks get admission to the SWIFT worldwide charge machine in addition punishment of Moscow as it presses on with its army assault. So let's check what is SWIFT and what is its relevance to the disaster in Ukraine. What is SWIFT and what does it do? SWIFT is a community used by way of banks to ship invulnerable messages about transfers of cash and different transactions. More than 10,000 economic establishments round the world use SWIFT, making it the spine of the worldwide monetary switch system. Who owns SWIFT? SWIFT is a cooperative organization underneath Belgian law. On its website, it says it's owned and managed via its shareholders representing about 3,500 corporations from throughout the world. The machine is overseen through the G10 central banks, as nicely as the European Central Bank, with its lead overseer being the National Bank of Belgium. How is Russia involved? According to the Russian National SWIFT Association, Russia has the second largest quantity of customers after the US, with some 300 Russian monetary establishments in the system, extra than one-half of Russia's monetary institutions. Banning Russia from SWIFT would be a serious blow to the country. It's a huge deal in view that no debt or change finance repayments can be made. It is greater than stopping EU imports of fuel from Russia. What has Russia said? Nikolai Zuroflev, Vice Speaker of Russia's Federation Council, mentioned in January that the country's ejection from SWIFT used to be a possibility. SWIFT is a contract system, it is a service. Therefore, if Russia is disconnected from SWIFT, then we will no longer acquire foreign currency. However, buyers, European nations in the first place, will now not acquire our items, oil, gas, metals, and different necessary elements of their imports. Do they want it? I am no longer sure, Zuroflev said, in accordance to the TASS Russian agency. Zuroflev additionally stated that whilst SWIFT is convenient, it is now not the solely way of transferring money, and a selection like suspending a USA would want unanimity amongst members. What does the suspension mean? Russian banks will discover it more difficult to speak with friends internationally, even in pleasant nations such as China, slowing exchange and making transactions costlier. But the Allies, who additionally vowed curbs on Russia's central financial institution to restrict its capability to help the ruble, have now not but said which banks would be targeted. That would be imperative to the measure's impact, stated sanctions and banking experts. If the listing covers the greatest Russian banks, such as Sberbank SBER.MM, VTB VTBR.MM, and Gazprom Bank, it would be a truly massive deal, financial specialist Edward Fishman wrote on Twitter, including that the details would matter. Sberbank and VTB have earlier stated they are organized for any developments. The sanctions are possibly to hit the ruble challenging when markets open on Monday, stated Sergei Alexishenko, a former deputy chairman of the Russian Central Financial Institution who now lives in the US, main to the disappearance of many imports to Russia. This is the quit of a giant section of the economy, Alexishenko added. Half the customer market is going to disappear. These items will disappear if repayments can't be made for them. But they have an impact on ought to be blunted if the listed banks have been constrained to these already sanctioned and Russia's central financial institution used to be given time to switch belongings elsewhere, stated one former senior Russian banker, who spoke on situation of anonymity. If it is the banks that are already sanctioned, it doesn't without a doubt make a difference. But if it is the pinnacle 30 Russian banks, then that is an absolutely distinct matter, he said. It all sounds very loud and every person is very glad, however in reality, it is a political statement. As in choice to SWIFT, Russia has set up its personal network, the SPFS, system for transfer of financial messages. It dispatched about 2 million messages in 2020, or about a fifth of Russian interior traffic, says the central bank, which targets to up this share to 25 to 30% in 2023. Thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe our channel Real Life TV. Share and like our videos and press the bell icon below to get the latest videos. Thanks.